Hello and welcome to my presentation on the policy and organizational context of education and training. My name is Babar Islam and I am a computing lecturer at Capital City College. This presentation will focus on learning outcomes to and for examining how national and local policies as well as institutional structures shape teaching, curriculum and learner experience in the further education sector. In this session, I will cover four main areas. First, I'll explore the wider policy environment, including how social, political, and economic factors influence education. Next, I'll analyze current national education policies, their impact on my own teaching practice. Then I'll examine my organizational's internal policies and codes of practice. Finally, I'll explain how these organizational frameworks affect curriculum design, delivery, and assessment within my specialist area of ICT. Education policy is influenced by broader social, political, and economic pressures. Socially, increasing diversity and mental health awareness have led to greater emphasis on inclusion and learner support. Then politically, reforms such as Brexit and safeguarding legislation shape national priorities. For instance, we had the Brexit recently that created a lot of chaos in education sector. Then we economically there is a national push for digital skills with funding and curriculum guidance, encouraging vocational learning that aligns with employment trends. These factors all contribute to the shaping of the policies that affect the learners and the way we teach computing. Here are some key policies that directly affect our practice. For example, the Equality Act 2010. It ensures learners are protected from discrimination. It looks for their rights. They see it ensures uh, if the learner is not being discriminated based on their gender, based on their age, based on their physical appearance or their disability. Then preventive duty requires educators to safeguard against radicalization. So it ensures the radicalization and it ensures the safety of the students. Then Education Act 2011, it places great accountability on the institution. Team come and they have a look and on the institution and check if they are delivering the quality content. The EIF from the Ofsted guides how we plan and deliver curriculum. We often have Ofsted visit in our college and we are a good provider by the way, and they check how we are delivering, how we are creating content, how we are creating resources, how we are implementing the policies and how we are following the rules. And then finally, the skills for jobs white paper encourages a focus on employer-led qualification. For example, there are some bodies that come and have a look if we are delivering employer-led qualifications to see if the skills that our students have at the end of the course are suitable for them in the industry. And we also make sure and stay up to date with respect to latest technology and in the tech. These framework directly impact curriculum content, planning and delivery, delivery decisions. We always consider up to the mark, latest and top-notch content and our resources, and so students can actually learn something from us, and they can be able to cope with the industry standards. In the ICT curriculum, these policy influence what we teach and how we teach that. For example, safeguarding and GDPR policies are embedded into lessons on cybersecurity. The emphasis on employability has driven the inclusion of units that we deliver like Python, software development, ethical hacking. We also deliver artificial intelligence, AI prompt engineering, data analysis, Photoshop, and we teach all these latest skills and subjects that helps the student to get into the industry quickly and adjust easily. I've also attended CPD on AI and EdTech tools in response to the policy-driven digital reforms. As a teacher, I must constantly align lessons with these changing expectations, and I do my part being that person. Now I'll discuss organizational vision and key policies for our college. Capital City College, Tottenham has a strong mission to promote inclusive, high quality digital learning. We have a lot of full time and a lot of short time courses that we present to our learners in order to cater their needs. We have from very basics to very advanced in our college. Internally, the college implements policies covering safeguarding, equality and diversity, SEN, data protection, and health and safety. So recently, I was enrolling some students, and this, which is a part of my role as a teacher, as a lecturer. And I was enrolling that student, and that student had an EHCP plan. So I referred to that student to our sport team, and they tackled that student very well, and they offered him place and offered him sport, and then I enrolled into the level 2 course to that student. So these policies guide everything from classroom management to curriculum planning. As a member of staff, I must demonstrate awareness and compliance with these frameworks in daily practice, and I do. On one occasion, I was delivering one of my courses, and there was one learner who was having some issues with he has dyslexia. So what I have done was I changed my programming template into the colorful theme so that person can follow and join me in learning that subject. So we follow these policies and we respect those students. So, codes of practice in action. So, these policies are not just theoretical, they shape day to day routines. For example, I have completed my annual safeguarding training and use reporting system to escalate concerns. So, recently, we safeguarding for young people and vulnerable adults. We have to do it every year, we have to renew it every year, and this is for all the staff throughout our college. Along with that, there is another uh, course and policy based on cyber safety, and we have also done that at the start of this academic year, and we also do that at every academic year because that is a part of our college policy to keep ourselves updated with these policies. We complete risk assessment for all the practical sessions and ensure send learners receive personalized support, and we also handle data protection through secure platforms like Moodles and ProMonitor. So we don't just keep the students data in our databases, we have very secure platforms, Moodle, where we share our resources, and we also get assignments from the students from the same platform. Then we have ProMonitor, where we monitor the progress of the student. We also look what grades they have, what targets they have achieved, what targets they are working towards, and what is their attendance, if there are any concerns, any issues, any health and safety issues, any safeguarding issues. We monitor all these things through pro monitor. So these practices ensure consistency, accountability, and our learner safety, and we follow all these policies. Organizational impact on the practice. So these organizational policies impact lesson planning, assessment, learner support. For example, I included online safety content in internet-based lessons and offered differentiated worksheets in line with our EDI policy. GDPR influence how I collect and store learner work, while safeguarding requirements shape how I handle disclosures. My planning is always influenced by these expectations, and we always follow these policies and that we have in our organization, and they play a major role in shaping our resources and our content delivery and keeping our learners safe, and uh, keep provide them the healthy environment where they can prosper and they can gain value out of their time and their efforts. So, evaluation and feedback. These are the very important aspects in any organization, especially education. Quality assurance depend on effective evaluation, and in our organization we use Brookfield's four lenses to reflect on teaching. We get student feedback, peer feedback, and our own view and the literature view. We do some research. So 3 times a year we get students feedback as a whole college, and some teacher get student feedback every month to reflect on their teaching practices. Then we get peer feedback, and then on top of that, I forgot to mention that here we get our managers class visits, where manager judges and how we deliver the lesson, and how we engage the learners, and how we provide them security, safety, and how we teach those subjects. So these things we strictly follow these policies. The organization also uses Kirkpatrick's model to evaluate training at multiple levels. Tools such as surveys, observations, learner tracking help us continuously improve and respond to the feedback. All the surveys are gathered, and those are sent to the higher management, and they look into those, and they look into the students' suggestions and their feedback, and they see how we can improve our education, how we can give more to our students, how we can provide the quality of our education. We have these meetings, we have these weekly meetings, and we try to improve ourselves all the time. So in education, technology and policy alignment is very necessary. Technology plays a vital role in quality assurance and policy compliance. So for instance, we use Moodle and Classroom for secure delivery, and so the data only goes to the person that is relevant. And then we have tools like Turnitin for academic integrity. So we have a policy of 20% plagiarism or AI. As per the policy, we use a tool Turnitin where we assess our students' work if it is meeting all those policies. If not, we encourage the students to follow these policies strictly, so they can learn, and they can have their own knowledge, and we always respect such plagiarism policies. Then we also provide them with accessibility tools like screen readers, subtitles, color filters, and sport accessibility. For instance, in recently, one of my learners, he was struggling and he was not getting good grade in the exam. I wondered, because he was a good student. I was confused, like, why is he not getting good grades? So I inquired, and he told me, sir, that I am having problem with the noise when I'm in the exam. I need silence, and when I hear noises, people talking, even if it's the instructor giving the instructions, he just used to get distracted. So what I did, I got him noise cancelling headphones, and after that he wore those and he performed very well. We also do digital CPD that has helped us integrate these tools effectively in line with the organizational digital strategy. These tools, we have done a lot of CPTs, and we do a lot of CPTs per year. We work on our AI. We have learned different AI tools. We have learned our some networking. Our college is also providing us level 4, 5, 6 courses to learn the latest AI and data science tools that are available in the market, so that we can upskill ourselves, and then we can provide best education to our learners. So in summary, national policy, local priorities, and organizational structures all work together to shape the learner's experience. In ICT, I've seen how external and internal policies drive curriculum decisions, assessment strategies, and support mechanisms. By engaging with these frameworks, I contribute to a compliant, inclusive, and evolving learning environment. Here are some references that have informed this presentation, including government policy, academic models, and organizational standards. I hope you like my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Bye. Take care.